everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Adaeze, and if you are a new subscriber, thank you very much for coming onto my channel, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for clicking on my video. So today I'm going to be talking about something that I think is a very important topic for young adults, millennials, teenagers, anybody. It's all about finance. So I am not a finance guru, but I'm just going to be talking about some things that I have done for myself and for my family, and that has really worked for us. So if you want to hear what I have to say, keep watching. All right, guys, so like I said in my introduction, finance is something that has become very important to me over the past couple of years, because when I was a lot younger, I found out that even though I worked so much, I literally spent all my money before I got my money. I don't know if that makes sense, but by the time I got paid on a Friday back then, I know that my money is already gone because I just went out and just splurged. And sometimes my parents be like, "Ada, where's your money?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And they ask me like, "What did you spend your money on?" And I'm like, "I don't know. The money is just gone." So it's taken me a long time to understand money and finances, and honestly I am still learning, but I just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I have been doing that I have found that has been really helpful for me and has been helpful for my new growing family. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just let the points flow. And if you see me looking down, I have my notepad as always, where I have written down some of the points I'm going to be talking about. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is setting a budget for yourself, or setting a budget for your family. I find that budgeting is very, very important and very helpful. It helps you understand how much money you have and how much money you're making. So you cannot set a budget for something that you don't make. Let's say you set a budget for something that costs you $1,000 and you do not make $1,000. That is ridiculous. Like, you cannot set a budget for something that you don't make. Let's say you want to go out to the store to go buy clothes, you want to go buy a Louis Vuitton pair of shoes, and you know that you don't have that money for the Louis Vuitton pair of shoes. Why are you going to set a budget? Like, you can set a budget for the future, but then if you're being realistic, thinking of right now, you're going to set a budget for things that you have right now that you can work with. So I find that setting a budget has helped me a lot. It has helped me with my time management, because at the end of the month, before the new month starts, I just sit down with my husband. It's a family thing that we've been doing, where we write out everything that we plan to do for the month. We set our family budget when it comes to bills, groceries, and everything. And we've compared that list that we have with how much money that we know we're going to make, and we set a budget for things that we have to do. And I find that budgeting has really helped us a lot with saving money. And another thing that I feel that has helped us budget with our budgeting is using a spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet, we've been using it since last year, and we got introduced to this spreadsheet by my husband's older brother. And back then, when we first got the spreadsheet, I'm like, what is this spreadsheet? I don't even know how this spreadsheet works. But this spreadsheet has really helped us, because it has helped us have a visual breakdown of what we spend our money on. Because on this spreadsheet, we listed out every single thing that we tend to spend money on, like all our bills, all our spending, like all the things that we really, really spend money on. And it has helped us plan for things that we know we're going to spend money on. So even though we have like automated setup in our bank account where money goes out for like bills and stuff, but using the spreadsheet and working with our budget, it has helped us like narrow down on like buying things that we don't really need. And I find that using a spreadsheet and budgeting is very, very important. Another point I'm going to be talking about is increasing your income. And I find that when you understand the concept of making money and how hard it is to make money, honestly, making money is not easy. When you understand how hard it is to make money, you know how to save that money that you're making, because at the back of your head, you're like, it took me a long time to make this money, so I'm not just going to spend this money anyhow. I'm going to plan for what I'm going to use this money for. So for me, I have different side hustles. I have a clothing line, and well, I started a YouTube channel, even though like the end goal of YouTube is to get monetized and everything, but it hasn't happened. But I know that I have a clothing business where I get extra income from, and I sell stuff on different websites where I get like extra money from, and that has really helped me a lot with like having an extra income that goes into our savings account for the future, and it can come in handy. And there's some things that I feel like anybody can do to just help you get extra money. Extra $50 doesn't hurt. An extra $20 a week doesn't hurt anybody. So some of the things that I see that people have been doing that I feel like are really good and really helpful in making extra money are, so you can do like Uber and Lyft. If you feel like you're a good driver, you like driving, those things help. You can make so much money every week from doing Uber and Lyft. I know because I have friends and family who do Uber, who have done Uber in the past, and they talk about how much money they have made. It's something you have to be mentally ready for, mentally ready to meet different people. So doing Uber, some people like it, some people do it. So it's one of the things you can do. You can also do DoorDash and Uber Eats. This I'm talking about for people who live in America. I know that people who live in Nigeria and other parts of the world have different things that they use that is similar to DoorDash and Uber Eats. But DoorDash and Uber Eats, you just go to a restaurant, you sign up for it, go to a restaurant with your car, pick up food and deliver to people. You get paid for doing that, and then you get a tip on top of that. So that's money. You're getting money 2 times in a day. Let's say you're delivering food to me. I would probably give you a tip on the website. I would probably give you a tip when you come to my door to deliver the food, and then you would get paid for I think you get paid for every delivery that you make. So that's making extra money. There's also Instacart. Instacart is where you, like, somebody goes online to like Amazon Prime shopping to buy groceries, or they go to like one of those grocery store websites and they shop, and you go and you pick up the groceries from the grocery store and you deliver it to the person. That is another way of making money, and that can be done alongside your 9-to-5 job. You can do it as a side hustle. You can be done with your 9-to-5, go and do all those drop-offs for people and your groceries, and you can make money doing that. You can deliver food to somebody who the person is going to end up giving you a tip. I don't know, but these things work and people are making money off it. Something else that I do is, I'm one person who has a ton of shoes. I have a ton of clothes. I have a ton of things in my house that I don't even know why I bought them. I'm not gonna lie. Some things I had them before I got married. Some things I got after I got married. I have shoes that I haven't even worn, and I keep buying more, which is a bad habit I'm trying to stop. But then there's this app called Let Go. You can go on there and you can sell your stuff and you can make money. You can sell the stuff on Craigslist, you can sell them on Amazon, you can sell them on eBay, you can sell anything. You can also start your own business. You can start a business doing anything. It can be selling clothes, it can be selling on Amazon, it can be anything. Just start doing something that's gonna give you extra money. Extra money is good, because when you make extra money, you save more money. So the next point I'm going to be talking about is changing your mindset about money. So I'm going to use myself as an example. So back in the day, I used to spend so much money, and right now I look back at it and I'm just like, I wasted money that I could have saved to probably buy a house or to do something right now. And if you don't change that mindset, it's going to make it hard for you to look towards the future. So I feel like you have to forgive yourself for like all the mistakes that you've made. A lot of us make a lot of mistakes when it comes to finances, when it comes to dealing with money. You just have to be willing to forgive yourself and be like, okay, I have forgiven myself. This was a mistake I made. I'm just gonna let go of this thing and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to push myself to be able to open myself up to learn more about financing, learn more about saving, learn more about everything. So when you open yourself to learning and you forgive yourself about the mistakes you make, you change the way you think about money. And another thing is that it's important not to compare yourself with other people and how other people are doing financially. You might have friends who make more money than you, so they can afford to have a Mercedes Benz while you drive a Toyota. That's their problem. You are in your own lane. You don't want to be in the same lane as somebody where you end up deceiving yourself and say, oh, because my friend has a Mercedes, I'm going to go buy a Mercedes too so we can be on the same level. You don't need to do all of that. Everybody is in their own lane, and everybody's moving at a different speed in life, at a different speed when it comes to finance. So be yourself. Take your time to build your finance, to build your credit score, to build everything that you have to do. Don't compare yourself with anybody, because you didn't come into this world with anybody. So why do you want to be like somebody else? And then you need to focus on small changes and forget what everybody else is doing. Focus on yourself. Small changes can come where it's like at the end of the month you have saved $100. That's a big thing. Not everybody can boast of being able to save $100. Small changes can come with, oh, this month I'm not buying things as much as I used to buy before. That is a small change. Everybody is different. Everybody's method of saving money, method of understanding money is completely different. So don't try to be like somebody else. Be yourself. Save money at your own pace. Do everything at your own pace. My next point is have a visual reminder of your savings goal. With this point, I will talk about vision boards. So a lot of people, myself included, do a vision board at the beginning of the year. It might be a vision board for 6 months. It might be a vision board for 2 years, 5 years. Vision boards, I feel, are very important. You can have on your vision board, you can set to buy a house. You can set to pay off your student loan, to buy a new car, where you buy off the car cash and you're not financing the car. So when you are able to wake up every morning and see what you are saving your money for, it's like reminds you like, oh, this is what I'm working towards. This is what I'm saving towards. I'm not just saving for like random stuff. I know that, oh, I'm saving money for buying a house. I'm saving money for starting this business I've been thinking about. I'm saving money for my kids in the future. I'm saving money for this. So having a visual reminder of what you want to save, what you're saving your money for, is very, very important. And when you're doing that, having that visual reminder, if you are a single person, you're having that visual or that vision board for yourself alone. I'm not saying that if you are married, you cannot have your own personal savings or your own personal vision board. I'm not saying that. But then when you are married, you are saving with your partner. Like, you guys are saving individually and you guys are saving together. So having a vision board where it works for yourself alone and then it works for your family, and like your family in a whole, is very important. Whereas, like, okay, personally, Adaeze, I'm saving money for A, B, C, D, and I know that in my family with my husband, we're saving money for D, E, X, Y, and Z. So having that mindset, having that understanding that, oh, my vision board or seeing what I want to save my money for in the future is for myself, and I also have another vision or savings for like my family, it's very, very important. Another thing that I do is online payments, like automated payments for your bills, whereas the company, like utility phone bills, they can just go in and take money off. Because I didn't learn this, or I didn't figure this out till I think it was last year or 2 years ago, when I would always get a paper bill for utility, and I'm just like, why is this paper bill increasing like by $2 or $5? And those $2 and $5 add up at the end of the day. But then I called them on the phone and I'm like, I don't understand what is going on. And one of the ladies was like, oh, if you set up auto pay, you're not going to be getting charged for this extra amount of money, XYZ. And I'm like, oh, sign me up for that. And when I got signed up for auto pay, I know that, oh, on the 21st, on the first of the month, this amount of money is coming out of my account. It's a set amount of money. Nobody is taking an extra 50 cents or an extra dollar or anything. Is automated, and I know I am saving by doing that. And I'm not paying the utility company or the credit card company money for calling every time to pay a bill. I know that this money is planned, is set. It's like just going to go out of my account. And something else that I also do is I use this app called Acons. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's called Acons. And what that app does is like a savings account, but it's just outside your bank account. It's connected to your bank account pretty much. So what the app does is you set how much money you want the app to take out from your bank account, like every month or every 2 weeks. Let's say you want them to take out $30, they take out $30. But then the good thing about the app is that when you go to the store and you swipe your card, let's say you buy something that costs $2.95, that remaining 5 cents that just floats off into infinity somehow, this app takes that 5 cents and saves it for you. So every little change that you have, the app takes it from your account and saves it for you. And those little 5 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents, all of that, it adds up. So I've been using this app for a while, and it has really saved me a lot of money. And sometimes I open the app and I'm just laughing, and I'm like, I cannot believe I have saved this amount of money. This is what I have been doing, and honestly, I am still learning every day when it comes to finance. Like, I am not a finance guru, I am not a money expert. I still make mistakes here and there, but these things I have just mentioned are the things that I have been doing that has really helped me a lot. And I hope in some little way it has helped you, and maybe one point I have mentioned has helped you, or maybe one point I have mentioned is something that you do. Please let me know. But I hope that these points or this little video has helped you a little bit to just understand your finance better or save better somehow. And obviously I plan to do more in the future as I grow and I learn how to manage my finance and how to save more. So I plan to do more videos about finance. But let me know in the comment section what you think about this video, and if you have any saving tips that you feel like would be helpful for me, please let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, share it with your family, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.